Hi everyone, we are going to present an article about the biogeographical relations of the snake and frogs of Sundaland. Do you know Sundaland is made up of Malaya Peninsula, Borneo, Java, Sulawesi and Sumatra. There are few factors that influence distributions of species. For the first factor was the geological history. During Eocene periods, Indochina, Burma and Malay Peninsula was a continental area. Therefore, there was an opportunity for the terraceous fauna exchange during Oligocene. When Pleistocene periods, there is a broader land connections among the Malay Peninsula, Sumatra, Borneo and Java, and during these periods, there was experienced glaciations. As temperatures of Earth become warm and increase, the glaciers melt and causes the sea level increase, land area decrease, and followed by the exposure land area decrease also. During maximum sea regressions of Pleistocene, waves of the Makassar Strait become narrow and deep in water. The second factor that influenced the distributions of the species was climax, followed by ecological characteristics. Example, the snake can live in different habitats, such as terraceous, arboreal, aquatic, and fossorial. Next factor will be the present distributions and age of fauna of separate landmass. And the final factor will be the topography may affect the distributions species of snake and frogs also.
The frog species common to Borneo, Malay Peninsula and Sumatra are divided into three groups. The first group is the obligate commensal of man, in which the insular population is separated in less than 2 millennial time. The second group is the species largely confined to the coastal lowland and swamp. They are able to disperse across the flatland of Sudashal, and the insular population is separated in less than 17,000 years. The last group is the species distributed in inland hills. Some of them require strong topography relief for successful reproduction, and the population is separated since pre-Pleistocene time. Hypothesis 1 states that the intraspecific genetic divergence between insular species in the third group is the greatest. Hypothesis 2 states that low, flat terrains poses barrier to dispersal for species breeding in streams of moderate or strong current, and this is tested with positive result in Borneo, which is the Rhinonetus cooley. Two corollaries appear. The first is that among the non-endemic species breeding in lowland, intraspecific genetic divergence for the Malay Peninsula, Sumatran or Malay Peninsula Borneo pair is less than the Sumatran Borneo pair. And this corollary can be tested on the Megaphorus nasuta, Prontos experts and other species. The second corollary is that the gene pool for pond breeding species occur more rapidly or continue more recently than the hill stream breeding species, as the greater intraspecific genetic divergence between populations for Malay Peninsula and Sumatran for species breeding in hill stream than in pond. Fauna exchange between Sulawesi and Borneo occurs in two intervals. First is the overland movement which occurred during Eocene. Second is a swift migration across Makassar Strait which occurred during Pleistocene. Fauna exchange between eastern Philippines and Sulawesi occur when the fragments of the Sulawesi start to assemble during Miocene. Then the eastern Philippines drive from southeast and pass close to the northern arm of Sulawesi. And at the same time, the string of volcanoes run northeastward from Sulawesi.
In conclusions, the distributions of snake and frog in Sundaland is due to variance and dispersal. Thank you. terima kasih. 谢谢. 감사합니다. ありがとうございます.